In this video we are going to talk about noun clauses. Now noun clauses function as nouns, they do not describe them. So this means that an entire noun clause can take the place of one noun. Now in English we have three types of noun clauses. We have question word noun clauses with if or whether, and then noun clauses with that. So question word noun clauses, as a quick example, Japan is where he was born. It's a question word noun clause because we have a question word, where. Now noun clauses that start with if or whether, an example, do you know if I can catch the 3:45 bus here? And then a noun clause with that, I think that, you are right. Now in this video we will only focus on the question word clauses, and then in the next video we'll focus on the other two. So question word clauses, we use them to ask and answer questions, any type of question that doesn't end in yes or no. So an example of asking a question, do you know where Mike lives? And as an answer, I do not know where Mike lives. Now when we use these noun clauses with questions, we do not use regular question word order. So normally we would use verb and then subject, but in these noun clauses we are going to use subject and then the verb. Now another thing to note is that we do not use do, does or did in these types of noun clauses. Okay, so these three examples here show the auxiliary verb do. Example number one, when did you start learning English? In this sentence the auxiliary verb did tells us that it's past simple. So when we use a question with a noun clause in it, instead of saying did, we're just going to use the past simple. So when did you start learning English becomes like, do you know when you started learning English? Now the second example, where does he live, changes to where he lives, and who do you live with changes to you live with. So past and then present, and then the difference between he, she and it, and then you, we and they. So an example of a question would be with no noun clause, when did you start learning English? Now if we use a noun clause with this question, it would change to, could you tell me when you started learning English? So subject and verb. An answer would be, I can't remember. That contains no noun clause. And then an answer with a noun clause would be, I can't remember when I started learning English. So I started, subject and verb. One more example, question with no noun clause, where does he live? With a noun clause, do you know where he lives? And the answer, I don't know. Or with a noun clause, I don't know where he lives. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next video for more noun clauses.